panel today as we look at all of these big pressing political questions. Shehzad Poonawala, senior leader of the BJP, is with us. It's good to see you, Shehzad. Also joining us from the Congress is Salman Soz, its spokesperson and leader. Good to see you, Salman. Also joining us is political analyst PKD Nambiar, and also joining us is senior editor and journalist Rahul Dev.
From the last couple of years in the minds of Nitish Kumar or the many other people. But Congress, a party like Congress is supporting it and now asking for that to happen everywhere, and it's happening in Karnataka and etc. is a worrisome. For me, why I'll tell you, all our spiritual gurus, whether it is Vivekananda to Shankaracharya to all our spiritual gurus, are always said that they wanted to, they envisaged as casteless society. So as our makers of our constitution. But suddenly, after 75 years later, the political class, especially the opposition parties, now wanted further to divide the Hindu society. That is the only way they can come back to power. I think that is really worrisome. And then a party like a Congress, which takes this issue as one of the prime issue now, because they don't have anything much to talk about. They can only talk about, as my friend from the Congress said, that okay, the ED is used, the CBI is used. But I'm even surprised with the fact that Barka, that earlier people used to say that people go and do the strike all across, even in Bengal or Punjab or anywhere else. Is that to why the governments are not acting against the corrupt people? When today, when the corrupt people have been questioned, they have been arrested, they have been charged with corruption cases, why are we just worrying and just making it as a political vendetta? I don't think so. I also believe that this washing machine concept, that it's very boring. It's been used multiple times and people have exposed this washing machine thought process multiple times in multiple places. I have done many shows on those washing machine concepts. I think it's very boring. People who have done something wrong needs to be brought to book, and that is in the interest of the country. It is not just in the interest of a political party or against a political party.
Right.
Those who have been. Have you ever seen that AK Anthony was charged with any case ever? Have you ever seen?
Okay, fair enough. Let me though ask you, PKD, before I go to Shehzad, and I really do want to spend a couple of minutes talking about.
Stand for a long. The reason being, there are people maybe like us who will expose this whole idea of caste census and dividing my Hindu society once again. I don't know why Shehzad was just trying to find a few points from the history that yes, BJP always was in support or at least in alignment to all these stuff. I don't think so. RSS as an organization, almost 100 years, have been trying to put together a casteless society and working together to take every section of the society, whether it is a scheduled caste or a tribal or to a Brahmin or everybody together under as the Hindu. So I don't want, I am a Nambiar, does not mean that I am a Kshatriya, I am a royal guy. That does not mean that I have any special privileges. There are so many people in my clans do not have even they don't have even enough for their survival because they lost all of it during the communist government. So the idea is that I think 2023, and when Salman talks about that caste census, this is a reality, the caste is a reality. Caste is a reality. Why? 75 years later, we are still talking about caste. 75 years in the era of internet, in the era of the technology, we just wanted to divide my society once again back to the caste society. Casteless society was always
Can I allow Salman a brief interjection and then Shehzad has to close? Yeah, Salman,
just on this point, I think this is, quite frankly, this is unbelievable that you would make a point like this. In 75 years, things have changed and dramatically improved. If that was the case, then the impacts of slavery in America would be finished by now after hundreds of years. What are you talking about?
No, my 75 years. Why have we not been able to see it?
I was ruled this very short period.
Okay. Can I come in? Okay. Guys.
You may feel a certain way, but others clearly do not feel the way.